Hi, today we will discuss the concept of the border of the world. How to understand the border of the world? What is the border in our reality? Is the space where we can see the barrier. This can have deeper meaning. It can be the symbol of our possibilities, our confidence. This can be the symbol that we can cross over the horizon ourselves. Sometimes we have ideas, we thinking exactly the same about ourselves, about our passions, about our construct and our identity. So it's good. In many cases, it's good to go outside of the border, or border of the mind, border of the heart, or border of the body. And people too much fear. They have too much fear about the life. They put themselves to limitless package, to limitless box. They thinking too much about themselves. They are small, they are poor, and they are not strong. And that's why they create that kind of reality for themselves. Especially if they born in poor, hard places with the family who are not treating them right, with they fighting, they screaming in toxic relations. They was abused. They experience traumatic stress or just a trauma, physical emotion, and this is not just, it's a lot. So at the beginning the reality looks like that, and for them to access higher power for changing that concept, for changing them life and go over the horizon what we already know and what they already see, this may be complicated, but it's very important for them to understand that they can have different life outside of their own perspective and imagination, because we visualize, we use affirmation all the time, but in many cases in the wrong way, because if we are focusing too much of something, especially not good, low vibrations, so we putting ourselves to the gray, not good, and gray reality perspective, the box, closed box. So border of the worlds is a space not only in metaphysical world between, I will give you example, when you going to the sleep and you dreaming and you practice consciousness dreaming or lucid dreams. You have lucid dreams and you practice how to have a lucid dreams, or you have a out of body experience and you working with that kind of stuff. You do workshop about that kind of stuff. You know, there is a place between the dimensions, between the worlds, like between our consciousness, subconscious, and our mind, our feelings. They are the borders of the time and space. And the crazy thing is that they are not only exist outside of the world, like you have a bridge from San Francisco to other places. Like this example, Golden Gate Bridge, you know, the symbol of that is connected to California, the place of dreams, Hollywood, and people's idea of living and science fiction. So this is in my short review about that, but I think is a lot of paranormal, a lot of scientific facts and proofs about spiritual metaphysics, also around California, San Francisco, and it's good topic for the future for me to record some stuff. about also the movies from cinemas and the true nature of some situation, informations, and some knowledge coming from the movies. So sometimes we will focus on that, even on part of that. So the borders between worlds are also existing in ourselves. If we will understand this concept, we will have more opportunity to manifest our needs, our feelings, our spiritual needs in this plan, in this reality, where we're living, when we can touch material world, feel it, when we can eat good food, we can meet another people like us or similar to us. When we are dreaming in a state of subconscious, or we dreaming about the work, about the relation with friends or with girlfriend, and we're trying to understand things, trying to resolve our emotions, open at them, and maybe even we didn't speak with someone, but we want to say to him or her a lot of stuff. Dreams are helping us. They can be like a therapy for us, because we speaking with ourselves, with our mind, with our soul, and many times dreams are like our doctor, helping us to unsolve the puzzles, even predict some stuff. And in the dreams is the space where our ancestors' spiritual guidance can help us. So if you're trying and practicing with the dreams, like professionally, with discipline, then you can learn that in dreams is the border of the time. It's not just one, but the most thing is the border about yourself. When you can connect to higher self so much that if you imagine something, if you really believe something, even in your dreams, and you can materialize things in a dream, you can bring this stuff to this reality and they will start happening. And this is amazing. I'm practicing also that kind of knowledge maybe when I was 13 or 14 years old. I was starting to have a lot of dreams, a lot of messages, prediction of the future, and that kind of stuff. When my spiritual guidance, the teachers in the spiritual world, was trying to show me what is real, what can happen, what is more complicated, but we still have possibility to connect and progress our knowledge, because the border of the worlds is moving, is living in us, and for all of us will be different. Limitation is different for all of us, and our mission sometimes is to understand our own border and try to go over the border and see what type of life, what type of experience, and what type of knowledge is outside the border and outside of the horizon. What we was seeing in our life before, what we was experienced before, but can be and is more there outside of the border. Have a great day.